All right, welcome back, Marauders. This is the rest of video 4.6, Solution Stoichiometry. We'll be looking at an example of a titration problem in this video. So the question we have says 11 milliliters of 0.33 molar sodium hydroxide are required to neutralize 25 milliliters of sulfuric acid. What is the molarity of the sulfuric acid? So titrations are typically done to find the concentration or the molarity of an unknown solution. So in this case, our unknown solution is the 25 milliliters of sulfuric acid. That's our unknown. So the unknown, you know what the solution is typically, and you know the volume of the solution. But what's unknown is the molarity, and that's what we're going to try to find. And then our other solution is the sodium hydroxide. We have 11 milliliters of it, and it's 0.33 molar. So this is our standard. And the standard solution is the one that you know both the volume and molarity of. The standard could be an acid or a base, and the unknown could be an acid or a base. But typically, in this example, we would have taken the 25 milliliters of sulfuric acid, and then added slowly the 33 or 0.33 molar sodium hydroxide to that until an indicator indicated that we had reached the equivalence point. And at that point, we'd see how much was required, and it said that 11 milliliters were required. All right, so the first thing we'll do is write a balanced equation. So sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid. It's a neutralization reaction between an acid and a base, so one of our products will be water, and the other one will be a salt, sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. And then we need to balance the equation. We've got two sodiums here, so we put a 2 there, and then we have 2 hydroxides and 2 hydrogens, so we'll be able to make 2 waters. All right, so to do the calculation now, we're going to take our standard, which we know both the volume and the molarity of. We'll take the volume in liters, 0.011 liters of your standard solution. And we know it's molarity. Remember, molarity means moles per liter. So 0.33 moles of NaOH for every 1 liter of solution. And we're interested in finding the concentration of the unknown. So we need to know how many moles of the unknown H2SO4 there are, and we know how many moles of NaOH there are. So we look at the ratio in the balanced equation: 2 moles of sodium hydroxide for every 1 mole of sulfuric acid that can be neutralized. So liters will cancel out, moles of sodium hydroxide cancel out, and then this will give us moles of H2SO4. And that comes out to be 0.0018. And now we're ready to calculate the molarity. Remember, molarity is moles per liter, so moles of solute per liter of solution. And so we had 0.0018 moles of H2SO4. And the volume of that was 25 milliliters, or 0.025 liters. And so we'll divide moles of solute by liters of solution, and we get 0.073 molar H2SO4. And so that's an example of how to do the calculations for a titration problem.